Hello, racing fans. We'll be watching the replays from June the 2nd. I'm your host, JJ Gracie. We had 8 races today, and our track conditions was the track was fast and our turf course was good. Look at that on your screen there. We had 8 today, and we didn't have a favorite win today, and we'll see how the races went today. First half of the early daily double was for our maiden special week 2-year-olds. Our first 2-year-old race of the year, take out the 1A. We still had a field of 7. Josh Brown will show you a runner in the first race.
Away and running, and the first-time starters came out as one. Steve, the fan driver, was the first one to break the line and has an uncontested lead. Moving into that second-place position is Marilyn Brando, and a very wide trip for You Can't Whip It. Also in the firing line, a Dangerous Guy along with Hartness, and the back markers include He Gone, and a distant last already as they pass the 3 furlong is Majestic Frontier. Around the turn they go, and on the lead, showing the way, Steve, the fan driver, holding on to a neck lead. Marilyn Brando inching closer, splashes 3 deep. Nothing yet from Hartness in a well spread out group, including You Can't Want It in 5th position. A Dangerous Guy's in 6th as heads turn for home. And the first one rolling off the turn is Marilyn Brando and responds nicely. Just to this one pace is Steve the van driver. Closing in late with a big move as Hartness on a rail skimming splash has no more to give. But Marilyn Brando at 9-2 just crushed the opposition.
Marilyn Brando romps home for Gary Contessa, Carol Sindeno, and Bell Gable Stable. First time out. Son of Flatter wins by about a dozen to return 11.60, $4.80, and $3. Hartness, $3.20 and $2.40, and a Dangerous Guy, $2.80, and Steve, the one van driver, finishes out the Super. The exact was worth $37.80, the try was worth $101.60, the Super $157.50. We'll go to the second half of the early daily double, non-winner since to date, and it's going to go 6 furlongs. We had a field of 7 in there, and your betting favorite at the time was the 4. Josh Brown.
Away and running, and it was a level start too. One from the outside. Cowboy Miz breaks out right on cue. Alice My Love is also flashing some speed, and here comes Reggie's Buddy up the inside along with Governor Cinch. Sir Troubadour is caught out deep, 4 wide as a matter of fact, and the last 2 is Tomasco and Castle Casanova. They approach the half-mile pole, and Cowboy Miz is the one who controls the pace and shows the way by a measured length. Reggie's Buddy stays at the rail. Alice My Love is right there in a position to challenge. Governor Cinch is 3 deep. Sir Troubadour continues a wide journey. Castle Casanova second last. The Tomasco trails. Midpoint to the far turn run. Cowboy Miz is bracing for the oncoming challenge of Alice My Love. There's acres of space back to Sir Troubadour and Castle Casanova as they approach the top of the stretch, and off the fence, Alice My Love bravely kicks for home. Cowboy Miz is fighting hard for every single yard, but now Alice My Love starts to pour it on in the concluding stages. Cowboy Miz trying to hold on to second. Castle Casanova rounds out the try, but no doubt about who's best here at 9-2. Alice My Love was first.
Going off at 9-2, Alice My Love draws off to return 11.45, 40, and 360. Cowboy Miz returned 280 and 260. Castle Casanova 360, and Victor and Sir Turnabout was 4th. The exact was worth $39.20. The try was worth $113.40. The early daily double was worth $72, and the Super 4, 6, 3, and 7, $125.80. Let's go to the third race. It's for maiden fillies and mares, claiming $16,000 on the turf. We take out the 2, and we take out all the also eligibles, and here's Josh's call of the third.
Away and running, and it was a level start. One from the inside, Glossamer wants that early lead, but they quickly descend on that early leader, which includes Indian Nichols and Mayfield of Dreams as they pass the stands. Pearly Phil in hand in that fourth place position, and Ephemeral is going to be caught a little deep as that first turn fast approaches. Same Moon is in front of four rivals, which include Into Hair, Bodacious Blend, second last Paleo Sienna, and last of all is Her Justice. So they point towards the 6 furlong, and Glossamer is the controlling speed and shows the way by a length and a half. Mayfield of Dreams stays at the rail, and right to the outside of that one is India Nichols as they leave the first turn behind. Pearlyville's in fourth position with a gap of 2 back to Ephemeral. Then we have Into Hair in that 6th place spot. Still quite a separation back to Same Moon, Bodacious Blend, Paleo Sienna, and last of all is Her Justice. So they get ready to enter the second turn, and Glossamer continues to have things all her own way as Indian Nichols is the first one to make the move on her. Mayfield of Dreams needs to dig deep and find a bit more. Pearlyville is closing in wide. Ephemeral stays towards the inside of that 5th place spot, and Into Hair is in 6 as they round the turn, and Glossamer is trying to make short work of the opposition, passes the quarter pole with a commanding lead. Indian Nichols stays parked at the rail as they turn for home, and it's Glossamer with a 1.5 length lead. Indian Nichols is the only one that poses a threat mid-stretch, and here comes Indian Nichols charging down the center of the course at 21-1. Glossamer still leads, but here comes a surge from Indian Nichols. Upset-minded Indian Nichols is a
Indian Nichols gets up the last jump, going off at 21-1 to return 44, 20, 10, 80, and 660. Glossamer 260 and 220, and Same Moon 540. And Pearlsville was fourth. The exacta 92.80. The try was worth 881. The daily double 213. The pick 3, 4, 4, and 6 $651. And the super 6, 4, 7, 8 $1,247.90. We'll turn the page, go to the fourth race. 9 winners of 2, going 5.5 for a claimant tag of 62.50. Take out the 2, take out the 8, and we'll see how the rest of the field went. Here's Josh for your call, the fourth.
Locked up. Away and running, and it's a speed fest from when the starter said go. What's the chances is the first one to draw a line in the sand for Tis Golden to pass, and Communication Fail is 3 wide for the backstretch run. Just Enough is also in the chasing queue, and outside of those rivals is Quad 8s who takes fourth away. Up the inside, Flying Bankroll, wide outside for Tappin' for Glory in front of 3, which is Spanish Dioro, El Sicario, and Exchange Fever is last of all. So this is a wicked pace battle that now takes the lead for Communication Fail. As they pass the 5/16, Communication Fail has a 1.5 length lead. Slowly dropping away, What's the Chances? Quad 8s is waiting to pounce when it counts. And on the far outside, trying to close in, is Tappin' for Glorious Heads turn for home. What's the Chances is resolute up the fence. Communication Fail trying to have another gear, and they might be sitting ducks for Tappin' from Glory is closing in, and there's a rail skimming Just Enough. Multiple changes that see Tappin' for Glory having the best momentum, and at 7-1, Tappin' for Glory has won.
Tappin' for Glory gets up on the last stride to return 16, 80, 740, and 420. What's the chance? It's 960 and 480, Just Enough, $5, and Quad 8 was fourth. The exact 148. The try was worth 677. The daily double $490.80. The pick 3, a handsome $1,725.90. The pick 4, $5,783.60. The dollar super, $1,777.90. The fifth race, we're going to go back on the turf course, maiden special weight, 5/8 a mile. Take out the 1, take out the 9. Here's 7, and here's Josh.
Away and running. Slow to go was Hoochie Coochie Man. Spirited Shoals showing some early toe. Gail Wins is right there, and here's the favorite Fan Hoofer along with King Nakia, and they fly down the back of the track. Clover and Fan says no excuses from the 5th place spot. Second last at a distance is My Freedom and Nothing from Hoochie Coochie Man. On top of the far turn run, where Gail Wins is the leader. A 3-pronged attack from the back of the pack. Fan Hoofer's waiting to pounce. bounce. And on the wide outside, Clover and Fance in the pink cap now slaloms through up the rail. They're inside the quarter pole, and it's Gale Wins with speed on display. Van Hoover's had every chance to run him down in the length of the Delaware stretch, and Clover and Vance is starting to pick him off one by one. But they still got to catch. Gale Wins holding on to a 2-length lead. Clover and Vance moves into second. Van Hoover with the money on was no better than third, and Gale Wins was a fifth
Number
race
3,
winner.
Gales wins. First time starter on race 6 for John Robb. Xavier Perez returns $10 even, $5.60 and $2.80. Clover and Vance, $4.80 and $2.80. And Van Hoover returned $2.10. Your exacta 3 and 2, $36.80. Your try, $73.20. Your daily double, 11 and 3, $102.60. Your pick 3, 6, 11 and 3, $1,305.10. And your super, 3, 2, 5, 8, $214.10. Let's go to the 6th race, an allowance test, optional claim in $25,000. We had a field of 7, and Josh Brown will give you the call.
Away and running to a level dispatch. On the outside, Trunk of Money pops on top. Paisley Singing is right there too, and so is Jungle Juice. So that's the first division, and the second division comprises Fix Cool Cat in the 4th place spot. Baki is off the rail, and AP Princess would have to pass them all, but only 3.5 lengths would cover tip to tail with 3.5 furlongs to go. So it's Trunk of Money, the dictating speed, tracked intently by Paisley Singing, and Jungle Juice is in a prime spot if good enough while ground saving. Towards the outside, we have Baki, who's starting to close in along with Fix Cool Cat, and still nothing yet from AP Princess as they round the turn, and they pass the quarter, and Paisley Singing's the first one to kick off the top of the stretch. Trunk of Money slowly gives way, a late kick coming from Fix Cool Cat, and trying to rally is Jungle Juice. Inside the 8th pole, and Paisley Singing holding on to a 3/4 of a length lead. Trunk of Money not going down without a fight, and a late kick from Jungle Juice for the Miners, but it's Paisley Singing home free at 6-1. Paisley Singing wins.
Paisley Singing is going to hold sway, went off at 6-1 to return 14.80, 5.40, and 3.20. Trunk of Money not today, 3.20 and 2.20. Jungle Juice $2.40. Vic's Cool Cat was 4th. The exacta 54.20. The try 125.20. The double was worth 78.80. The pick 3 was worth 268.50. And the super 5, 6, 2, and 4, $206.90. Let's move on over to the 7th race, an allowance test on the turf, going a mile and 70 yards. Take out the 6, the main track only, and the also eligible. Here's the field, here's the break, and here's Josh.
Away and running. Good speed from the middle from Kamehameha. Also right there is Centerfold Prospect. Food and Wine also wants a piece of the action, and so does Glory Song. So Food and Wine leads them with a lap of the track to go. Glory Song is off the fence in second, and Kamehameha is a ground-saving third. Centerfold Prospect scrapes paint in 4th position, and no one to blame with no excuses today, a hint wide as they round this clubhouse turn. Next is Be Here, followed up by Ben and Joe. Towards the outside, trying to get closer is Small Hope with the last 3, Cobla Moss, English Tavern, and Galilean Moon. So they point towards the backstretch run, and it's Food and Wine who has a solo act up top and shows the way by almost 5. Glory Song floats along in that 2nd place position, and towards the inside, Centerfold Prospect is right there too. Kamehameha slowly drops away in the field, being passed in tandem by Be Here as they point towards the far turn run. The back markers include Kamehameha, who's now in mid-flight. Towards the inside, Cobla Moss. On the outside, Ben and Joe. Still the last 3, Small Hope, English Tavern, and Galilean Moon. But making a break for it is Food and Wine, who's built up an 8-length lead. Trying to close into second is No One to Blame on the outside. Glory Song needs to do better, and Centerfold Prospect have a lot of ground to cover in the last 3/16 of a mile. So it continues to be Food and Wine with a 3-length lead. Closing in late is Centerfold Prospect. Be Here comes with a flashy streak of gray. On the outside, No One to Blame and Cobla Moss, but they could not catch the speed of a 14-1 winner. That is Food and Wine.
This was over at the break. Food and Wine opened up a 10-length lead and held sway to return $30.20, $13.09.20. Be here, $7.20, $6. No one to blame, $8. And Centerfold Prospect finished fourth. Your exact was worth a nice $257, while your trifecta, $1,956.80. The late daily double, $236.80. The pick three, 3, 5, and 8, $425.20. And your pick five, $5,300, and the all-important 30 cents. The carryover was $23,851.17. Your super, 811, 9, and 5. Nice hit. $11,158.40. That'll bring us up to the finale, which was the 8th race today. It was a maiden special weight for 3-year-olds. We had a field of 7, and the 7-to-1 shot, Riley's Dude's going to have something to say about who wins this one. And here's Josh.
Away and running to a picture perfect start. Riley's Dude breaks on top, but now they close in on that leader. Rex Kwando now strikes the top, and Just Pick One is right there in the fire lane too, along with Dreaming of Jerry and Everett's Song. So now as the dust settles, Riley's Dude takes the baton away from Rex Kwando, and Just Pick One tries to squeeze on through a very tight spot. Dreaming of Jerry is advancing deep. Everett's Song's right there in the thick of it too. Mose has one beaten, and that last one is another Lulu, but only 5 lanes covers. Tip the tail with 3 furlongs to go. Riley's Dude is on the board at 7-to-1 and plays Catch Me If You Can. Dreaming of Jerry now grabs second. Wide on the offside is Mose, and up the rail is Everett's Song. The other 3 are well beaten as they turn to the top of the stretch. Riley's Dude has made all the running, dealing with the oncoming presence of Mose in the center of the track. Everett's Song's coming with inside strides, and also right there is Dreaming of Jerry. An 1/8 of a mile to go, and Riley's Dude is still giving plenty. Everett's Song's chasing the entire length of the stretch, but the winner is Riley's Dude.
Riley's Dude going off to 7-1, coming in from Tampa, coming from turf to dirt. Returns $16, $640, $280. Everett's Song returned $340 and $240. Dreaming of Jerry returned $240. Miles finished fourth. $57.80 on the exacta, $104.60 on the try, $295.20 on the 8-7 daily double. The pick 3, 5, 8, and 7, $1,261.80. While your pick 4 returned $5,452.30. Your dollar super was worth $148 even. That was the leading jockeys here. Jamie Rodriguez has 8. Eric Lopez has 3. Charlie Marquez has 3. And you go on down, the rest all have 2. And Joe Bravo has 1. The leading trainers here will still remain Jamie Ness with 6. Cathal Lynch with 2. And go on down, and you see everybody else down there. Jonathan Thomas has 1. Gary Capuana has 1. And then we'll see Gary Contessa will be there next time we're up here because he had 2. That was the... We'll have a decent handle today. We were back on the turf, and folks who like bet on turf races, $2,229,023. That is the 8th and final race today. We'll be back on Saturday with 9. So if you don't have anything better to do, come on out or check us out online. Thanks for watching. Good night and good racing.